types. It's resistant to magic? The moves are good. The moves are good. Origin.
I would
It's
imagine
literally
so.
just a
Also,
simple
we're live.
indie
Hello.
Ah! Sorry, guys! That case, huh? Let's jump right into it. Take it away, Krazy. Take it.
Truly one of the stream openers of all time.
Take it away. What's the matter? Take it away. Take it away, Krazy.
All right, I'm going. Let's get into it.
Let's move past this pitch. Oh, I'll give you that. I was waiting that night for Regina. Where are you,
That
Trillo?
doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza that night.
You didn't see shit.
He showed up after I had been waiting for her for about 5 minutes, said good evening, but he didn't even acknowledge me. I saw Max. No way I could mistake someone wearing those 3 symbols.
Still pressing, whatever. So you were only concerned with waiting for Regina that night? That means you probably wouldn't have noticed if someone else showed up.
You should think about how many eyes I actually have. I've got 4, you
Four.
know? 4. F-O-U-R. Counting Ben, of course. That many eyes, do you really think someone would have stood by me? 4 eyes is enough, a lot of attention directed at one area, I suppose.
Yikes. Judge is even more dangerous to our case than Trillo. You're so washed! If you get
Also, I'm
Phoenix gave a
confident
lot.
this is a completely different voice than what I did last time, but whatever.
Yeah, you're like yeah, something like that.
Alright.
Like a rowdy outside a bar in Oswald Town.
What does Oswald have to do with it?
He's from the 1930s.
Okay.
He's from the 1930s. He's comically exaggerated.
Alright, I'm following you now. Okay. Just didn't
So you
expect
saw
it.
Max come.
Just didn't expect Oswald Town, sorry. Okay. Sorry.
I have a very limited library. I was born yesterday. all I see is
You sacrificed a lot to become a lawyer.
I think, yeah. Oh, and sacrificing. If Phoenix sacrificed a lot to be a lawyer, I think the judge sacrificed a lot more to be a judge. Like there's the lawyer sacrifice, and there's a few more rungs in the judicial
Yeah,
assignment.
there's like, you have to sacrifice more and more to climb higher up the judicial ladder.
Yeah. It's just like... So you saw Max coming out of the big top that night.
Of course that's where I saw him coming from. I was staring at the entrance of the tent the entire time.
I guess that makes sense, especially since he was waiting for Regina. Does it? Yeah, I guess. About what time would you say these events took place?
You're one of the dumbest people on the planet if you can't figure it out yourself. You already know that practice finished promptly at 10. And you already know that I went to the lodging house right after practice. You don't need to be a brain surgeon to know around what time it was when I saw him. Just had 10 more minutes. I'm sure you can do that. Now, what time was it?
10:10?
Indeed. What time was it?
Why are you flabbergasted? You know math too!
He had to
what
sacrifice
time
a
was
lot to become a judge.
Let me think about that such like, oh, I'm not good at math! It was 10:10 p.m.
Oh, yes, that sounds about right. It sounds about right, because that's the time I saw Max on scene. These guys are so stupid, it's great.
Entire court full of numbskulls. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
Francisca's, like, slowly losing her mind because she's the only sane one here.
It hasn't set in yet, alright?
No, it's like a gradual thing. She's still, like, she's still, like, on her way down. We're watching the slow descent in the madness of Francisca von Karma.
Slow descent into madness. She's gonna like join us.
She
That's
We just
awesome.
need Maya to show her Steel Samurai, it'll all be over from there.
It'll all be over from there. Brain-killing event. Huh. So you testified that you said good evening to Max that night.
You must enjoy asking incredibly obvious questions. You say good morning in the morning, good afternoon during the day, right? And it's obvious that I'd say good night to someone at night. What, Ben? You got something to add? Let me guess. That's not it, Trillo. You said good evening at night? I'm sorry, Trillo. Mr. Kirsten, I would prefer if you kept your ventriloquist shocked outside of the courtroom. Impossible! A performer lives and breathes his performances. You should know better.
There's gotta be something wrong with this bit of testimony. Ben's
Ben's
half of the
half of the
comedy
act.
act. Run it. I hate to say it, but Ben's part of your little act is coming off a bit stale. I'm sure that if a pro was able to review your work, he would say, OW! You're not trying to pass yourself off as a professional performer, are you? Don't get so wrapped up in yourself, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ah! You should know better! Ow! 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 That hurts! That should have set him straight. You may proceed with your testimony, witness.
So funny.
So funny. Didn't even acknowledge my presence. Good evening. Trillo's evening greeting? Nothing special is like the get out of it. Isn't
The music stopped. Hey.
Huh. Isn't that a bit strange to you?
What do you mean?
Well, if you hate Max so much, why would you bother being nice to him? Dang, I forgot about that. It strikes me as somewhat strange.
Why would strike you as strange?
Exactly. How is it strange to be cordial to one of your coworkers? Well, if I was simply being cordial to a coworker, I'd understand. Ow! That hurt! Maybe you should think of having some proof before your lips start flapping next time. Proof is everything in this world. You should have learned that back in grade school.
She says that
I
like she was
did.
there.
She was also there in the important flashback case. She was like a baby in a corner. She was like in a little crib and she was glaring. There's no reason that Trillo would ever say something nice to Max. But how do I go about proving that with the evidence?
Loving is everything in this world. But I'm sure you already learned that one.
I guess I can give it a shot.
The witness will resume his testimony.
You're 100% absolutely sure of what you just said?
I told you already. Jeez, I'm 100% absolutely sure.
There's no way that he could be any more competent than that, right? Those 3 ridiculous symbols, huh?
Out of curiosity, check to how many times you asked that question by now. If you're gonna ask again, I'll answer with a chorus. Everyone together now.
Cloak!
White roses! Cloak!
White roses!
And then everyone cheers.
Yeah! Thank you very much.
Maya, you'd have to join in, did you?
But it's fun chatting out with everyone else. There has to be a hole in his testimony somewhere.
I agree. But do we have the proof to make something stick?
All we can do is try. Right, Nick? We've gotta have something that'll prove useful.
Alright, time to go to work.
Alright, how do we prove that he hates this guy?
Picture the crime scene, silk hat, or salary negotiations. I don't think that helped. Blazing
three
Max's three
symbol.
famous silk hat cloak.
White roses.
That's true. Hates his guts. Knows the broken bottle. That could be a stretch argument for. But he hit you.
I could see that, yeah.
But that was earlier breakfast, so I'm not sure. I have a very big circus. Monkey doesn't work. Oh, the cafeteria's right next to. Right, no, that doesn't matter. No lodging house. Acro. Oh. I went straight from the lodging house. Practice ended.
Practice
at 10
ended
p.m.
at 10 p.m. So he left the circus.
Went to the lodging house with Mo. Doubled back. Was waiting at the gate. And
Saw Maximilian Galactica.
come by the gate?
But didn't see the victim.
Who was pretty close by. As a matter of fact, like really close.
But we just established that Money took his ring.
Money took his ring.
Money took his ring right after he saw Max.
Huh.
So they had to leave in order to catch Money, and they couldn't.
Wait a minute, Oh. Absolutely positively sure it was Maximilian Galactica. It feels like we have to disprove that it was absolutely positively Maximilian Galactica, but like, I don't know.
Right.
He didn't say a word?
Yeah, he didn't say a word. Also,
That's
this
weird.
is completely off topic. I just want to point out the file saying that Money the monkey takes care of Acro, not the other way around.
Yes, that one's funny. That one's funny.
Yeah.
It smacks something crazy.
Objection, I have this bottle of pepper.
That's true.
He died at 10:15.
At exactly within 5 minutes.
Within 5 minutes of when Shrillo saw Max pass.
And literally right behind him.
Yeah. Well, no, because right after he saw Max, they had to chase down Money. So they weren't in the area at the actual time of the murder.
Yeah, that one's fine then.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to be with you on the broken bottle unless this is a profile push. But I don't see how it could be.
Hey, card him over. My fay. Objection, my fay. Aerial accusations accused of murder. Nothing. Won't say much. Charge initial investigation.
I keep forgetting that Japanifornia is like a fan thing and not like actually what canonically happens.
Yeah, she's in California. It's... Yeah, right, they're American. That's crazy.
Yeah. That is crazy, yeah.
Jelly Donuts, America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Funny
not seeing
thing,
anything here.
It is pretty funny to me that Jelly Donuts and Maya's burgers are from the same food. They're different localizations of the same food. They're both like...
Yeah! That's true!
Yeah, I don't see anything here either.
Oh.
So I guess we're gonna try and figure out something to do with the bottle. I'll give you that I was waiting that night for Regina. But that doesn't change the fact that I saw Max in the plaza. He showed up after I'd been waiting there for about 5 minutes. I said good evening to him, but he didn't even acknowledge
At the
my
exact
presence.
time of the murder? About what time did you say these events took place?
Practice finished at 10 p.m.
Practice finished promptly at 10 p.m. Oh, alright. Saw him at 10:10.
Yeah, saw him at 10:10.
But and arrived at 10, implicitly 10:05. Said good evening to him, but he didn't make presents.
Just say
good evening.
Good
Nice.
evening. Right, this part. Say good morning, good afternoon, today. Say good night to someone at night. Say good evening at night. Then we never said nothing especially, so...
Try that. For fun. Guess it's kind of petty to badmouth someone's performances.
Think so too. I guess you really are right all the time.
Glad to see you finally come around to that.
Continue with the cross-examination, please.
Wild.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then, you are sure? Yes. No way you can be more sure.
And we know his symbols. We can't present anything about his symbols because the hat was there, the cloak was probably there, and we can't disprove where anything else was. The first... So the first thing I can think of is the bottle as an objection to I said good evening. The second thing I can think of is the autopsy report to I saw him at 10:10.
The autopsy report in response to 10:10.
Yes.
So like here?
In response to yes, I saw him at that time. Yes, that one.
Okay.
Objection!
Ah! And then I die.
And then we use chronomancy.
That never happened. That never happened.
Okay. So hear me out for a second.
So,
You said his hat didn't have the feather in the CGs.
oh, did it? Did I mess up?
No, I'm saying you didn't see a feather on his hat in CGs.
That's
And
true.
the hat we have has a feather.
That's true.
So I'm saying, so
Oh.
I'm thinking this might be the problem, where it was the wrong hat.
Could be it. Let's give that a go.
Objection!
Nope, that wasn't it.
Ah! Bottle.
Bottle in response to good evening.
Yeah. Why would you say that?
Objection!
That was it.
There we go. You hate this guy! Trillo, is it not true that you had a fight with Max on the day of the murder? A fight? A fight over Regina, to be exact. And the Barry family.
It wasn't that big a deal. It's just an argument. Disagreement at most.
A disagreement usually doesn't end with someone getting clunked over the head.
I do really like
That-
just not voicing that one, just letting him explode.
That morning, Ben got clubbered over the head by Max, didn't he?
What? Is that an admission of assault and battery? Oh!
Before we handle that, we should wrap up the defendant's murder charge first. The truth is that on the day of the crime, the defendant and the witness had a huge fight. There's absolutely no way they would have suddenly become cordial that evening. Okay, that was it. Moreover, just consider the personality of the witness on the stand. There's no way a puppet this lewd
No, you're right.
would just up and say good evening to his rival.
He is.
This a puppet this lewd. That's true.
Objection!
Are you saying this witness is lying?
We're not saying he's truthing.
That he's trying to frame the defendant by claiming to have seen him at the crime scene?
I didn't tell a single lie. Honestly, I just... That's enough from you, Mr. Quist. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
let's clarify this testimony for the court. Could you explain your theory about who the witness actually saw that night?
He saw a different guy. It's my belief that the witness did indeed see someone that night. It was just someone else. That's who he said good evening to. What kind of seerity is that? The correct one. Mr. Right all the time.
So true.
Furthermore, I don't believe the person the witness saw was Max at all. What? If he had truly met Max that night, there would have been no greeting at all. Which means there's only one proper answer. The person the witness saw that night was not Maximilian Galactica. That's why Trilla made the effort to greet whoever it was they saw that evening.
Okay, it does have
Whoa.
the feather.
Yeah.
I guess
I
it was
think
a different CG you were talking about.
Yeah, unless it's... Honestly, unless it's like...
An
inside,
actual, like, continuity error or something.
Unless it's inside the court record as a photo, it's probably not gonna appear on a CG made for when the original case was based on like ADS.
That's fair.
Or good evening, as he put it. So-called good evening, sirs. What in the world? You...
Would the defense kindly explain who it was Trill saw that evening then?
Oh man.
They saw Money the Monkey!
So true. Oh man.
Oh man.
We don't have a lot of people, man.
Yeah, no one really wears lipstick like that.
Jeez, Mo? Some other fucking... What's our evidence?
Let me swap over to evidence. We have the picture of the crime scene. We have the hat. We have the rings. We have the poster.
He was actually still Max.
We have the bottle.
Bottle won't work.
We have the map.
That won't tell us much.
We have Money the Monkey. We have the ring. Then we have the autopsy report, the box, and the bottle. My thinking is, why was the box so heavy if it just had a bottle of pepper? But that's not the immediate issue currently.
Right. Who was the Trill saw that evening then? I don't think he was Mo. He's the only other person that can be presented other than Acro through money.
What if it was Regina?
That would be funny. Although she's not that tall.
That's true.
Jeez.
Wait, no, it can't be Mo because he had just finished helping Mo back to his room.
That's true. If we believe that, then we.
So
then
the
that's not it,
the
and-
only two people that could be just from process of elimination, because it can't be Max, it can't be Ben, and he just helped Mo. So that means it's one of the two berries. Or Money the Monkey.
I think it's.
It can't be Money
yeah,
the
I
Monkey
think it's
because he
Acro.
steals the badge later.
I think it could be Acro.
It could be, but we don't have anything that points to Acro.
Acro's inside the descriptor. That's all I have. The problem with Regina is that she like. Trillo would not have said good evening. Especially if you recognize a person.
Let me throw out a wild theory. Regina killed Russell to get back at him for killing Leon.
That would
And
be so
set up
funny.
Max by dressing up as him as she went. Not realizing that Max was in the room with Russell to negotiate more or to talk about whatever.
The caveat is that the only condition in which Trillo would react normally to somebody in Max Galactus' suit is, well, presuming that that person was actually wearing those clothes,
Right.
is if he saw a face that was not Max Galactica, and if he was in it, frankly.
I'm thinking that Trillo said good evening to get her attention to start the proposal, but because she didn't respond and just kept walking, he wasn't able to.
Money, but
And then Money came in like a minute later and stole the ring.
I'll let it go, and then after that we run Mo, and after that we run Acro. How do we feel?
Okay, so we run Regina, then Mo, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well. Wow! Brutal.
How about Lisa?
It's Jover. Oh no, now I've done it. Ah!
Okay, so we're going with Mo. Nope.
It was the monkey! Alright. Oh, please. I'm gonna die.
Alright, I actually need to be right back. Give me just a second.
You got it.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry. Hello. Alright, we're back to this. I'll wait for stream to catch up. There we go.
He saw the defendant.
I'm starting to wonder if the correct answer is that he didn't see anyone. He's just making up Max entirely.
That'd be so funny. Of course, the witness did not see a soul that night. That's really funny.
I see. Who do you think you are to just up and decide what it is I saw that night?
Fool can only understand foolish foolery uttered by the most foolish of fools. This witness didn't see it. You wouldn't happen to have proof to back up that statement, would you? No. Hilarious.
Yeah. It sounded like he was almost getting somewhere with that.
What if you did see the defendant? Of course he saw the defendant. How can you miss Maximilian Galactica? Ow! You said that Shirley would have no reason to greet Max if they had met that night. You said that, did you not, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Is not the correct answer.
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that has just led into offensive penalty. Okay, so it is definitely absolutely someone else.
Yup. It was Russell Berry.
It was Russell Berry? Alright, let's run it.
Yeah. Why not?
The CG is what was throwing me off. Because it was like...
Russell.
It kinda looked like this face in the CG. That was what was throwing me off.
That's true. Russell Berry, lock in. There's only one person who... Considering the ill temper of the witness, there's only one person who agreed.
It must be Regina. It's Regina, right? She's so cute. She's a sweetheart at the circus.
No, Your Honor. No, Your Honor, it is not Regina. If it was Regina, Trilla would have given her the engagement ring as a present.
Oh, yeah, I suppose you've got a point there.
It was Russell Berry, the victim himself, was it not? You're correct. It was indeed Russell Berry. The person you saw that evening was the victim, the ringmaster, Russell Berry. That's why you greeted him, Trilla, is that correct? Answer the question, Mr. Quist.
Order!
You know, I get so mad at
Order!
the projectile.
I need to ban this person! Alright.
And that guy immediately.
How do you respond to this? Well, wait a second! Well, at first I thought it was the old man, but once I got a better look at him, it's obviously Maximilian Galactica! I think it is high time that we cleared the air about this question. Mr. Quist obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. Yeah, the whole slender face with lipstick and absolutely no mustache whatsoever, that kind of threw me off the trail a little bit. You know what I mean?
That's true. It's weird that the lips are visible.
You know what I mean?
That is supposed to be like a default. I'm thinking of like the DS here, the dual, or whatever, the Game Boy Color.
The Game Boy Color.
The Atari. The Atari. The cabinet game that this was played on.
The Game Boy Advance.
The Game Boy Advance? That's awesome.
At least originally.
At least originally.
and then it got localized on the DS. So here we would have
Honestly.
played it on DS, but originally it was released for GBA.
Quite incredible.
Alright, Mr. Quest obviously witnessed a single person in the area of the plaza that evening. The problem is identifying exactly who that person was. Was it Maximilian Galactica? Or was it the Ringmaster, one Mr. Russell Berry?
The prosecution argues that it was the defendants that saw the witness last. The prosecution argues that it was the defendants that the witness saw that night. There's so many TH sounds in this line. The witness has clearly stated that he saw the defendant's 3 symbols. 3 symbols.
Phoenix is like the 5th time. Alright, this is getting old. Come on, man, you gotta remember by now. Here we go again. Everyone all together now.
Yes, we know. It's the silk hat, cloak, and white roses.
Just whips him to exploding.
Blows his head off. That's not coming back, by the way. Come on, Karma, I'm gonna kill you! A silk hat and cloak, anyone could wear them. They'd even look good on me. What was that? Well, the witnesses endlessly repeated they saw Max's 3 symbols. However, how do we really know it was Maximilian Galactica? It could have been someone else dressed up as him. Possibly even Russell Berry. What? What?
Miss Von Karma? You have clear evidence that the person the witness saw was the defendant.
Well, I...
If that's the case, then it is impossible for me to make a judgment at this point.
Yes! I think we've finally won a point in this one.
For the first time in this entire trilogy, the burden of proof is not on the defendant. Is not on the defense.
Camera pans over to Von Karma smiling a little. That is very unfortunate.
There you go. There's that smile.
Why are you trying not to laugh, bro? Huh? You're just a little too excited for your own good, Mr. Phoenix, right? What do you mean by that? You merely established one thing from this witness. You established that this witness saw one person in the plaza that night. I applaud you on your effort, but...
What?
Who's that person Whose that person was can only be answered by the next witness. Your Honor, the prosecution will provide, beyond a shadow of a doubt, an answer to that question, and evidence that clearly establishes one thing. Says there is no other than Maximilian Galactica responsible for this crime.
Very well. The court will take a 10-minute recess. During that time, I request the prosecution prepare their next witness. Court is now in
3
recess.
testimonies. They can't be doing 3 testimonies in one day on me.
In fairness, the first one was just Gumshoe.
They cooked me.
Now we're on part 2 of the trial.
Ooh.
Sweetie, you have to believe me, I didn't go anywhere near that crime scene.
So then, where were you when the murder took place?
I was in the Ringmaster's office. We've been over this.
Pure.
We talked about it yesterday, remember? I was in the Ringmaster's room.
And while you were there, it was the ringmaster who left the room, right?
Exactly! He told me to wait in the room because he would be right back.
That's when the ringmaster headed to the scene of the crime, right?
That's what it seems like.
But The ringmaster must have been wearing Max's costume, right?
Because it was cold outside. Oh, sweetie, I just remembered. I went straight to the ringmaster's room still dressed in my stage clothes. But when I got there, I went ahead and took the costume off.
Which means?
It means that the ringmaster could have taken his Oh wait, no, that's you.
It means the ringmaster could have taken his costume and went out looking like Max.
I need to read. Fabulous! That's a fabulously possible possibility!
Well done, Nick.
However, sweetie, why would the ringmaster want to dress up at me? Isn't that a bit strange? If you think about it, all they found was that the crime scene was my silk hat. What about my cloak? Where did that go?
Double.
Wow, Max. I never thought of that. You should be a detective or something.
Well, I was never quite sure what to be when I grew up. Magician or president? You have no idea how hard it was to make a decision.
That's really cool.
Fabulous. Mystery just keeps getting deeper. Louis back in the mines, got a pickaxe swinging from side to side.
Not that everyone is back in the mines. Let's get started. The court is now back in session. Miss Von Karma, please proceed with swinging your pickaxe.
Side to side, Your Honor. Very well. I will now call my next witness. A pitiful clown with the unfortunate distinction of having seen the entire scene. Will Mr. Lawrence Curls please take the stand? Why did you just call him a pitiful clown? The witness will state his name and occupation for the court record.
It was called not the motor right.
What? Name and occupation.
Will the witness please inform the court why he's speaking autobiographical gibberish?
The Fresh Prince of Clown Air?
I'm sorry. I'm just not used to being in court. I've never been in a courtroom in my life. I wasn't quite sure what jokes best suited for this sort of occasion. What in the world are you talking about? You're in a grand hall of justice, not some comedy club. Since it's easy to see your occupation, please state your name for the court. Oh, yeah, maybe this joke is okay. Mom, do I have to wear pants? Since I know it says no shirt, no stairs, no shirts. Okay, how about this? Have you met my proctologist, Dr. Seymour Butts? How's that one? What a couple of cuts are off, though. I'm starting to get trouble.
Your name.
Lawrence Curls, professional funny man, also known as Mo the Clown.
You witnessed the scene at around 10:15 p.m. the day of the murder. Correct?
Yes, it is. Very well, Mr. Curls. Will you please testify to what you saw that evening? A rabbi, a priest, and a Rasputin walked into this plaza. Note the humor, please. Okay.
Mo can't be his normal stoogy self in this court.
I know. I'm not the greatest comedian in the world. I haven't been able to make people laugh for 10 years. No matter what I say, all I get in return is a vacant stare and polite applause. Since no one ever laughs at my jokes, I've taken to laughing at them myself. It's a bad habit, but hey, at least I'm trying. Imagine my predicament. I give a clown who can't make people laugh. I'm I'm almost useless. I keep trying. I even tried to come up with jokes just for today. This atmosphere is very nerve-wracking. I decided to try making everyone laugh. Seriously, everyone, what do you think of me? How am I doing?
Aren't we the ones supposed to be asking the questions here? Witness?
Huh?
We would listen to your call for help after the court proceedings are over. Thus, please stick to the facts of this case.
Really? You'll really hear me out?
Well, I'll make sure that one of my staff will be your straight man later.
Thank you, thank you! Oh, I can't wait!
Or gumshoe. That's true.
Now that that's settled, shall we begin once again with the testimony? Well, of course we can! I'll talk for as long as you want!
That was the funniest testimony ever.
The night of the murder, after practice was over, I went straight back to my room. You have no idea how tired I was that night. I was pooped. I thought I'd go straight to sleep, but before I did, I glanced out the window. That's when I saw two silhouettes. They were a bit far away, though. It was a rainmaster, and he was with Max, who was wearing his cloak. I kept watching him, and all of a sudden, Max clonked the rainmaster over the head. That's very interesting. This eyewitness account is to be believed. I have enough to pass judgment right now.
Of course you can. There's no way that this account can be criticized.
However,
I have a
this
job.
is a bit, how do you say, off kilter. Almost like he has some sort of atmosphere of guilt surrounding him. That must be because my insincere smile. Mr. Wright, please begin the defense's cross-examination.
Yes, Your Honor.
Nick! You gotta find some kind of contradiction in his testimony.
I know that.
Mr. Wright?
Your Honor.
I'm afraid that if you push this witness too far, it would bring disaster upon the court. Thus, I sincerely hope you're not going to engage in pointless saber-rattling.
I understand, Your Honor. Because this clown strayed from facts, I'll hold you responsible.
What?
Dude.
We can't push?
Why am I responsible? I'm not the one with the corny jokes.
We can't push everything? Now we're safe
That's
scumming this.
wild.
I want the funny clown lines. I'll save scum if I have to.
You'd say that practice wrapped up around 10 p.m., correct?
See, that's the thing.
Huh?
How exactly am I supposed to make a joke about 10 p.m.? Now, 8 o'clock, that's something a clown can riff off of. Let's just pretend it was 8 o'clock. That way he can make a great joke.
That's not. I'm gonna die. It's not making any PM, alright, Mo?
What do you mean that's not? Don't take the clown out of clowning around.
Come on, Nick. Just listen to this joke.
There are 3 reasons why I don't want to. 1, I probably won't laugh. 2, I'll get hit with the penalty. 3, I'll get hit with the whip. Will the witness just proceed with his factual testimony?
You're so boring.
You were pooped that night?
Phoenix.
The rake.
Phoenix, that's such a low bar. Yes, I was very, very tired. Not to mention I had some bad Mexican food.
What?
The double cheese, double bean enchilada is a dangerous menu item. What happened after that, as they say, happens. That one was cool, huh? I hear the kids really love those toilet humor these days.
joke was so hip, I don't want to ruin it with a reply.
I've got a good reply, though. That joke was so funny, it just earned you a penalty.
Oh!
Sheesh.
You just happen to glance out the window?
You could say that. You could also say, peek, stare, glimpse, peep, eyeball, Mr. Curls. Oh, I guess synonyms aren't allowed either.
What should I do? I wonder if I should press them further on this issue. Let's keep pressing. It'd be so funny. Exactly why do you look out of your window that night?
Why? Why? Clowns don't need a reason to look out of their windows, do they?
That's not what I meant. I meant that, well, when we spoke yesterday...
Once I tucked myself into bed, I heard this amazing noise. It was incredibly loud. It sounded like a giant thump. Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
You... forgot? Your Honor, the witness looked out of his window upon hearing a loud sound. He did not just simply glance out of his window that night.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot to mention the thump, didn't I? Ow, yo, yo!
That's not something you just forget to mention. Yeah. What she said. I believe it would be best for Mo to revise his testimony. If Mo were to revise his testimony. Please.
Well, Mr. Curls, please revise your testimony.
Should start turning the tables in our favor. Ah.
I heard a huge noise outside the window, and that's what made me take a look outside. I'll go ahead and save again here.
What does it sound like?
Well, I guess it sounded like, I guess you could say, Mr. Curls, may the court remind you that humor is unnecessary. Oh, how'd you know that I was gonna make a joke? I guess it sounded like, it sounded like someone getting hit with something very hard. Yep, that's what it sounded like, honestly. Someone getting hit, huh?
Watson, you went to look out the window and you saw... What's in? My gosh. Two silhouettes.
A bit far away.
That wasn't far. Far away, you say? If you had to say exactly, how far away were they?
Oh, let me think about that for a second. My room is here. They would look about, I'd say about 30 feet from my
That's
window.
really close! 30? That's 30 feet? Just 30 feet. That's not far at all.
Yeah, it's like 10 yards. It was snowing that night, and I cut down on visibility. I see. Please continue with the testimony regarding the two shadows that you saw. That is true. It was like blizzarding.
It stopped, like, at the time of the crime or something. So... wacky.
Yeah.
You'd say you clearly saw this, even though you were, by your own admission, far away?
That's right. I've been thinking about it over and over since that night. But things didn't really make sense until I spoke with the prosecutor, Ms. Von Karma. But now I'm 100% certain that it was Max and the Ringmaster that I saw that night. Just think about it. How could I be wrong if Max is always wearing those uppity symbols?
Uppity symbols?
Lawyers nowadays, you don't have to go to school anymore to be one.
We sacrifice a lot!
Alright, everyone knows what to do now. All together now. Say it with Uncle Mo. See what I mean? It's always like this. The crowd never wants to go alone with me. I must really be utterly, completely worthless as a clown. Yo-ya!
Enough foolishness, get back on track!
Will the witness please testify as to what she saw and only what she saw?
And not what he heard.
Hold it!
You say you saw the ringmaster get clonked over the head?
Yes, I did. It's the climax of my story.
He really doesn't draw a completely random non sequitur. What do you say the victim was struck with?
You mean the weapon? I have no idea. Weapon wasn't found at the murder scene, right?
That's not what I meant. You did say you did see everything, didn't you?
Well, yeah, I suppose I did. Wait, no, I didn't. I didn't see a weapon.
Mo! Did you or did you not see the crime of murder committed that night?
Objection!
I will not permit you to harass my witness in this manner. You'd better have an excellent reason for attacking this poor clown. Because if you don't, you know what is waiting for you. A nice penalty.
That is a pretty
What?
nice penalty.
That's steep. Isn't this a bit melodramatic? So it will be then, Mr. Phoenix, right? Do you have any clear basis to believe that my witness did not see the crime? Oh. Didn't he did see should have seen open should probably There's a loud sound. Why did the loud sound happen after he was hit in the head?
My question is, why did the loud sound happen before he was hit in the head?
Before he was hit in the head.
Because he heard a thump, looked out the window, and then saw him hit the other guy on the head.
Oh.
That just doesn't add up in my head.
To believe the witness did not see the crime. Let's take a peek at the photo.
Oh, the crime scene photo?
Yeah. Huh. I don't know, dog.
Yeah, not that much to go off there. I wonder if this is just a yes thing and Phoenix elaborates as opposed to having to present something.
Oh, yeah, let's give it that. Of course I do. Totally. I've got a great reason to make my claim. And I suppose you will be telling us all that great reason. Of course I will. The reason is the witness's very own testimony.
Yeah, there we go.
Sometimes we play.
What does the meaning of that, Mr. Wright?
Mo said that he heard a sound like a thump of someone getting hit.
He did say that.
I love being right. However, Mo just stated the following under oath.
I kept watching them and all of a sudden Max clunked the ringmaster over the head.
If Mo is to be believed when he says he looked out the window upon hearing a sound. There's no way he could have seen Max clonk anyone.
In 1972, a clock crowned me. I didn't even see like half of that. Hold on.
Why is there autoplay?
Why is there autoplay on? They didn't commit. These clowns promptly escaped from a maximum security clown car.
The clown team? The clown team?
Hold on, let's reload and we can actually look at that without autoplay turning on for some reason. I don't know what happened there.
Covenant.
Alright. There's no way you could have seen Max Clunk anymore. Mr. Pearl, how do you respond to Mr. Righteous assessment? I didn't give it. These colors possibly escaped on maximum security cloud car. Mr. Pearls, are you reciting the CG theme to anger this court?
Yes.
No. It's just stalling for time while I jog my memory.
Great job, Nick.
These types of witnesses always seem to have a selective memory. You just have to peel back the layers of clown makeup to find the truth.
Well, are you back from your jog? Well, it pretty much happened the way I said.
Pretty much.
When I looked out my window that night, the ringmaster was already face down in the snow. The prosecution helped me fill in the gaps of my statement.
Von Karma! This shit again! Tampering with the witnesses again! Many such cases! Every such case!
So now you're saying that you did not see the defendant clunk the ringmaster? Yes. When I looked out my window, the ringmaster had already checked out. Checked out? Yep. He was on permanent vacation, as they say. Mr. Curls! Your Honor? You did not witness the actual crime. However, you still say you saw the criminal, correct? Yes, exactly! The ringmaster was slumped over and I saw someone's silhouette next to him. Very well. Then please testify to the silhouette you saw. I expect the truth. If I even catch a hint of a joke from you, I'll put you in a holding cell until you learn court etiquette. Got it? Got it.
Oh. It's
Feel
a
kinda
hard
bad
clown
for him.
life.
It was a bit far away, but that shadow could have only belonged to Max. There's no doubting it, especially since I saw his uppity symbols. The silk hat, the black cloak, they were all there. Black
His
cloak, you
cloak is-
say?
Purple?
That's not true.
His face was silhouetted, but
No
there was
feather.
no doubt that it was him. His cloak was fluttering in the wind, so I couldn't really see what he was carrying. It does not seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime. Well, it does seem as if the defendant was at the scene of the crime, rather.
It took us a clown long enough to get his facts straight.
Well, whose fault was that?
Not mine. I'm going to hit you hard. But whatever. This should finally be good enough, yes?
It is decisive testimony.
Was Max really at the crime scene that night?
He said he wasn't there. We have to believe in that.
All right, Mr. Wright, commence your cross-examination. Alright, still don't know if the press gimmick is still there, so I'm gonna save again.
Yeah. Don't you think that you're going a little overboard with how explicit you're being? That shadow belonged to Max. It's an awfully firm statement, don't you think?
What are you getting at?
You're making shit up. I'm just saying that one of your fellow performers' life is in here. Are you truly 100% absolutely certain that it was Max?
I'm not the kind of person who would lie about something as serious as this. The silhouette I saw was Max. I'm convinced of that.
Doesn't seem like he's jumping to any conclusions this time. Let's go over this again then. What makes you so sure that you saw Max that night? Trill said the same thing. But if it was just the symbols, then even I could have been wearing them. What if someone had taken Max's symbols and worn them?
I thought of that myself. Just looking at the shape of that face I saw, it must have been Max.
Whoa. Whoa.
You're sure of that?
Such a silly little boy. Threw his entire case headlong into a trap. What? You're sure that's what you saw that night?
Exactly what I said I saw is exactly what I saw. I've got eyes like a hawk.
Don't birds have terrible night vision?
To be fair, it was lit up that night. There was a light.
That's true.
But that's not all I saw.
Hold it!
You're able to see that kind of detail from your window?
Objection!
There was a light near the scene of the crime. Anyone with decent eyesight should have been able to see that. Does he have good eyesight? Out of curiosity, Mo, what is your eyesight like?
I can see like a hawk out of my left eye and an eagle out of my right eye.
My record says eyesight is a perfect 20/20. It must mean you could just see the crime scene clearly.
The more we look into this
He's
matter, the
colorblind.
more suspicious it becomes. Hey, you asked me what my eyesight was like, not what it actually was.
Hold it!
Miller Mo's colorblind. So, you didn't actually see what the criminal was holding?
That's correct. I've been curious to know what caused that loud noise. It's been something incredibly hard.
Oh. Too bad they haven't found the murder weapon to know for sure.
It was
Probably
the bottle of
chemistry.
pepper.
That's true.
They claim it was a blunt object. It says so in the autopsy report.
Trillo's testimony, now Mo's. Really, it seems like Max is the killer.
Nick, you gotta find a contradiction in this.
It's not gonna be enough.
What?
I have to prove that Mo saw someone other than Max that night. It's the only thing that'll help. I've gotta do it.
Anyway, we're pushing the poster on this, right?
Yup. Give it a save.
Objection!
Lol. Wow. You say you saw all of Max's uppity symbols?
I suppose so. The silk hat and the cloak, right?
Mo. Everyone knows that Maximilian Galacta has three uppity three uppity symbols.
3 symbols.
Yay! Everyone get ready. All together now.
Silk hat, cloak,
Cloak!
white rose.
White roses!
What
Wow!
the?
Who cares if he knew that there was 3 or not?
He saw what he saw, and he saw symbols. He just forgot to mention one. Isn't that right, Mo?
Oh! Do you like pie? I love pie! What
Silence, fool! You're supposed to respond with the whole truth, no fractions. The whole truth, no fractions. That's pretty cool.
That was a good joke. That was a good joke. Gotta hand
Good
it
job.
on karma.
+2, Francisco. +2.
Order.
Mo, you didn't see the roses, did you?
This is not the direction I thought this was gonna go at all.
Black cloak? What is going on?
I thought it was gonna be like, black cloak? That's the wrong color! You're stupid! I didn't realize
You're
there was
wrong!
gonna be no roses.
Crush his hands! Crush. Oof.
Well, to be honest, there weren't any roses on the person I saw.
Objection!
The crime scene was dark. It's obvious it was too dark to see that kind of detail. Then what? But the witness said he was able to see the silhouette of the criminal's face. Not to mention that the roses are white. There's no way he could have missed them.
Objection!
Since the roses must have fallen off when the defendant assaulted the victim. Then why weren't they on the ground? Dumbass!
We have the crime scene photo for that.
If that was the case, the police would have found them near the crime scene.
That's
You're
right.
grasping at straws,
These
bro!
white roses truly material to the facts of this case.
Clearly not. He's just toying with the court. Are they? I got her on the ropes now. These seemingly insignificant facts have never failed to lead me to the truth yet. Someone's toying with the court, but it's not me. You're fucking around. Your Honor, do you recall Trillo's testimony?
Sorry, I feel like there's a choice coming up, so I wanted to save sooner.
Yeah.
There's no way I could mistake someone with those three ridiculous symbols. How can you mistake someone who's got crazy getup and his nose stuck up so high? How can you mistake someone wearing such a snobby three-piece getup?
Trillo saw them all. Trillo saw all three of Max's symbols. However, this witness claims there were no white roses in the person he saw. There's absolutely no doubt that this is a contradiction. No, you're lying! You lying liar!
Now what am I supposed to think? One is supposed to disregard the pointless, but this...
Judge, forget Sorosa's sink about his other testimony. The witness has stated without a doubt that he saw Maximilian Galactica. Nothing else matters. Let's wrap this case up now. Your Honor, it may be trivial, but it does cast doubt on the prosecution's case.
Frankly, I have my doubts about this witness. It seems that, unlike wine, the witness has not grown more mature than it with age. I'm not mature. I've come to a conclusion. I'm 99% certain that this witness saw the defendant. However, my remaining 1% of doubt is quite reasonable, which means that for my peace of mind, I'm going to request a bit more testimony.
What?
If there are no contradictions in his next statement, I'm prepared to issue a ruling.
A ruling? What the fuck is wrong with you? Nick, this is your last chance. Not a...
There's no doubt in my mind. There were no white roses that night. However, all the other symbols were there. I'm equally sure of that. Especially the Silk Hat. There's no way I could forget seeing the decorations on it. He was wearing that the entire time he was on the scene.
Let's press that decorations, won't it?
Mr. Wright, you've got one last chance at this.
Just one chance?
I will not allow even the slightest hint of badgering against this witness. If you are going to prove to me there's a contradiction with Mr. Curl's statement, you better have at least a shred of evidence to back up your accusations.
Full HP. Only got a single shot at this. I've got to be careful. I understand, Your Honor. One chance is all I'll need. And my save button.
True, and my chronomancy.
My lawyer chronomancy. Alright.
Alright, what do we want to do? There were no white roses that night. All the other symbols were there. Especially the
Press
Silk
all
Hat.
them. Mo, be honest. Ow! You promised, Mr. Phoenix, right? No more badgering. Really? I hope you enjoy this as penalty.
Half
Holy
health bar gone.
shit. Holy shit, I thought they were kidding.
Nope, they were not kidding.
I need to press the hat, but I don't know if it's gonna mess me up.
This one?
Yes. Mo. Oh.
Alright, so we just cannot press.
Oh.
We cannot press at all. We need to present something without pressing.
There were no white roses, all the symbols, especially the silk hat he was wearing the entire time? The entire time. Let's look at the court record now. Let's look at the court record. Why would it come off? Why would it come off? Why would it come off?
We throw it. We throw the hat at him.
Yeah, sure.
Objection!
We stay real. This wouldn't happen to be the silk hat you saw that night, would it?
Yep, that's it. That's the hat he was wearing that night.
Huh. No question in your mind?
Exactly how would one mistake a thing like that?
I see.
Is There's some sort of problem.
Miss Von Karma, why'd you jump? Miss Von Karma. Where exactly was the silk hat found? Misty always asks these questions. It was found at the crime scene. Crime scene. That means... The silk hat fell off at the crime scene. However, the witness clearly testified to the contrary. The witness stated that he was wearing it the entire time that he was on the scene.
No, that's not true!
Dumbass!
Order! Mr. Courage! Yes, you're right.
Light to the court!
What is the meaning of all this?
He's gonna
You are
gonna
old
kill
enough to
Mo.
know better than to behave like this in court. Hey,
We're gonna watch the judge kill somebody.
so hard. What's not right here is your eyesight and your memory, amongst other things.
He's gonna kill him!
Why are you being so mean to me? What did I do? Let me guess. You just don't like my jokes or something, right? You don't have to go and insult my eyesight or memory. They're both great. Seriously, why? Just because you're sitting here, no matter how old I get, I'll always be younger than you.
Damn.
Enough of these childish outbursts, Mr. Curls. Who do you think you are? I saw him. I swear I saw him. It was Max. Even if he didn't have his roses, he was still wearing that dumb silk hat. I'm telling the truth.
He's a bratty little kid. He's turning into a bratty little kid. It's pitiful, isn't it?
He left the scene wearing that dumb silk hat. He was there.
He left the scene? What's the matter, Nick? There's something I've been mulling over for a while now. Mo?
What do you want?
You just said that he left the scene. Exactly how did the murderer leave the scene of the crime?
What? He went. What do you
He walked
mean?
in
How
the
did he leave
trail
the
of
scene?
snow.
You can't ask me that.
Objection!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is badgering the witness, Your Honor.
Objection!
No, I'm fucking not! This witness's testimony is so full of holes, Miss Von Karma's protest is useless.
You've got a point. Let's hear what the witness has to say on this matter. Is that all right with you, little guy? Don't
Little
talk to me
guy?
like I'm a little baby. Besides, what kind of stupid question is how did he leave the crime scene? The answer's obvious. He just turned around and walked away.
That's what I expect you say. You sure that's how it happened?
Say what? Oh? Not sure I know exactly where you're going with this. Lawyers nowadays sure do love to harp on the smallest things. Do you have
You
any
want a
proof
lawyer
to
like
counter
me?
your story as to
Stop
how
that.
the criminal left the scene?
Photo! Look at this photograph! Look at this graph! The problem is the footprints in the snow.
Footprints?
In this photo, we can clearly see the footprints of the victim. However, where are the criminal's footprints? They aren't here. So, Bo, exactly how did the criminal escape the scene? Your Honor, what is wrong with this guy? This witness has already proven that his testimony is completely unreliable. I move to strike all of this witness's testimony from the court record.
I agree. This clown's testimony is as rickety as the clown car he came to court in. Wait just a second!
Don't insult my core.
You guys can't just ignore everything I've said. Fine. I'll tell you the truth this time.
This time? You wait a second. I think you've said more than enough for today.
Oh, that didn't hurt. I'm sick and tired of listening to you anyway. I'll give you the real deal this time, I swear.
I don't know why, but I get the feeling things are gonna get worse before they get better.
Mr. Lawrence Curls. Yes? The testimony you provided up now has been false. It hasn't been false, I haven't lied. It's just what? It's just I was a bit confused on the bit about the criminal leaving the scene. Especially since Von Karma and her whip told me not to talk about what I really saw.
This shit again.
Order! Order! I will have order! Francesca Von Karma, how could you?
Your Honor, if you had heard the truth from this witness, you would have exactly the same opinion as I have.
What opinion is that?
It's not funny.
That's enough out of you. I'm going to listen to what she has to say. Now then, let's hear the truth
Francisco's
about
gonna get
what you say
paralyzed
you
again.
saw, Mr. Curls. You're not gonna believe this, but it's all true, I tell you.
Try not to waste our time with your idiotic travel. Fuck. Shite.
Now it's time for our next segment, Mo No. Everything I've said up until now has been the truth.
What?
When I looked out the window, the ringmaster was down and Max was standing above him. He wasn't wearing his white roses, but he was wearing the silk hat. That's when I saw
What the fuck?
This is the truth.
I got-
Now, get ready for it. He flew. He jumped up and flew out of the air. He flew right off and disappeared into the darkness. That's how I knew it was Max. That's why there were no footprints. Flying people don't leave footprints.
I told you it wasn't funny. Do you believe me now?
What's your fucking problem, Von Karma?
Well,
Your
that was
dead.
How do you put this into words?
Maximilian Galactica is a world-class magician. But to leave the scene of the crime by flying, there's no way that actually happened.
You're right. Why is she right? You believe the other witnesses? Why don't you believe me? Especially since it's the best part of the story.
Lol.
To be honest, this is the first time I've heard of a flying criminal. What do you think about this witness testimony, Mr. Wright?
This is the first time he's heard in all his, despite living in the country where this shit happens, because he's a little homunculus who gets boiled and poured into a mold every day.
Well, also, not a lot of people in this universe just have the power of flight.
That's true.
Like,
you
that's
see
not
the
exactly
DLF
something
incident.
that happens often, even in this universe.
Well, the DLF incident, on the other hand.
No one was flying in DL6, though.
the DLF,
Oh,
the DLF incident,
okay.
would you please? Yeah, the DL flying incident, alright?
From
Can't-
14 years, 363 days ago.
Yes. It's expiring tomorrow. This is all a dream, right? That's awesome! We're all insane. There's a gas leak in the building.
The accident was years ago. You have to wake up, Mo.
Judge, you've got to wake up. The accident. Judge, are you waking or are you dreaming?
I think he's telling the
He
truth.
was Delulu.
I
I
think
think he's telling the truth.
I think he's telling the truth, and someone set it up. I think he heard the thump first. And I think
Low
someone had, like,
key.
tied to a string and just pulled it up.
That's true.
That's what I think happened. And because it was
That'd
dark
be
and
awesome.
blizzardy all out, it would be hard to see the string. That's what I think happened.
Yes. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Oh, what you just said was so strange. I don't think he would have made it up.
Which means that he's telling the truth?
That's what I think.
Nick, wait! This This is dumb. That means Max actually used magic. Yikes, you're right. Fuck! Ow! Only a foolish-looking fool could be fooled by such a fool's foolish dream. Don't be ridiculous. Magic does not exist.
You wanna bet?
Buddy. What? Oh, okay. We're fine. 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 We're fine.
We're fine?
Let's play.
Alright.
We can always load a save. Save after a game over. It's not like we're
Suppose I
not
will let
racing
you
against.
all in my thinking regarding this matter. The criminal disappeared into the sky. I'd love to believe that. I just can't wrap my head around how that could actually happen.
You imbecile.
If you disregard the need for proof, Miss Von Karma's case is sound. However, I've got the feeling that this case is in dire need of more investigation. Thus, I will conclude today's proceedings at this point. It's an undisputed fact that the criminal left no footprints at the scene. Tomorrow, I want us to find the reason behind this mystery of mysteries. I believe that's enough for today. Court is adjourned.
Alright, we're good then.
We got him. We got him. We got him. We made it. It was not Jover.
It was not
Never
Jover.
lose, Joe.
Hey, sweeties! What in the world is going on?
That's what I want to know. You say the criminal flew off into the air and disappeared. Max, I can't believe I'm asking this, but you didn't fly that night, did you?
I know you didn't mean to ask me such a fabulously stupid question. I can't fly
Shut
with
up!
a ride, please. It's not that easy.
But it looks so effortless for you on the stage.
It's not that simple. I'm not actually flying on stage. I use invisible
What?
wires and have them hoist me through the air.
Wow, you just told me the secret to your magic.
No, I broke the first rule, the cardinal rule, the only rule.
I'm sorry, Max. We made you break Magician's Creed to never reveal the secret to their tricks. Regardless of the outcome of this case, I know the Magician's Council will kill you. I'm sorry. It happens.
It happened.
Nick! What do we do now? All I can do now is hope we find the flying criminal in court tomorrow. Acro. Great idea! Let's do our best and catch the sucker.
It was actually money.
I think it's Acro. Low-key! Be so funny.
Money killed him because he didn't have any shiny objects on him.
That's true. Russell Barrett didn't give him enough shiny things. And that's why he got. Damn, right? It's fucked up. I've got my sad ass face on.
Shoot, gonna be right back one more time.
You got it.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm very so sorry.
You got it.
Okay, I'm back. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, here we go.
All alright. Nick? What is it? I have a confession to make. Terrible at figuring out magic tricks. Magic tricks? Yep. Magic tricks are by their very definition tricks, right? I can never figure out the tricks when I see them. It's because the tricks are performed by pros. They do it so you can't guess the trick. But the trick Pearly showed me was incredible. Pearls did a magic trick? What kind was it? Let's see. It looked like she pulled the end of her own thumb off.
How did I figure that that was gonna be what it was?
First she put her thumb next to her left hand and then just separated. Honestly, girl. She could move it up and down and everything. It was incredible. Really? Was it kind of like this? What? Wow! How do you do that? Nick, you're like a real magician. Whoa. See, this is why I just can't figure out magic. I'm not good at it. Especially hard tricks like flying away from the scene of a murder. Take all the fun out of magic if you keep trying to figure it out.
That's fair.
Yo. Even nearly new events at the Gatewater. Seems like they've really become a top-class hotel. Wonder if that bellboy would remember us.
I don't see why he wouldn't. We're the entire reason that place is famous.
Yup. Nick, you water that plant every day, right? I've been thinking about watering it too. Maya, we don't want to drown poor Charlie. But he'd get bigger.
Not how it works, Maya.
Did you want the office to look like a tropical rainforest or something? Rainforest office, rainforest office, rainforest office.
So true.
Go ahead.
He says that like it's a bad thing.
Poster of the newest member of the Steel Samurais. You know about the new Steel Samurai movie they're making, don't you, Nick? Yeah, I heard that they're making a movie starring the new cast. It's already out. Critics say, time to commit harakiri if you miss this action epic. You don't say. You know, we got the star win this year's Hero of Heroes Grand Prix. Uh-huh. Alright, ready? I'll go see the movie. Yay! Let's hurry and wrap this case up so we can see it. Difficult looking good. They must be. Hey, I'm reading that one. You know I'm studying the law now, right? What? Put a bookmark on the page I was reading. Don't you dare move it. What? You're reading? These? Bookmark, huh? You mean this thing? It was only on the second page. We have to start somewhere, right? So funny. You do realize you have 1,000 pages to go, right? You really should sell all these books, Nick. So funny. My desk. So I don't have time to sit. It's unusually clean. It's covered with dust. You should use your desk every now and again. Brittle.
Yeah.
Well, your badge is still shining. Barely. Maybe showing a bit of wear, but I tried to take good care of this thing. Sure do love to show that off, don't you, Nick? Who knows how many times you've shown it to me? She's right. Hope it out the drop of a hat.
You mean this hat? Alright, let's get going.
Yeah.
Oh, my sweetie! You mind hurrying me up and getting me out of this place?
We're doing our best, Max. Just hang in there.
A little while ago, some people from a local TV station came by. And since I'm a famed magician, they said, let's make you a very own TV special.
Really? What kind of TV special?
Maximilian Galactica, the Great Prison Escape. It would be aired live.
So funny. Hey, that sounds like it'd be an awesome special.
But if I do the special before I'm acquitted, they'll never let me out of here for real.
So funny. That would surely be an unnecessary addition to your troubles with the law.
That's what I was thinking, but the production staff is already working on the show. If you don't get me out quick, I'd have no choice but to stage a real prison break.
Seem awfully calm about that possibility. It's so funny.
I'd have no choice. It would be a contractual obligation. That's show business.
So funny.
Yeah.
The night of the crime. You didn't have to happen to fly off in the sky, did you?
Here's how everything went down, sweetie. At the time of the murder, I was sitting right in the ringmaster's room. Not to mention, flying off into the sky is not just something I can do at will. I don't care what the Suji clown says, it wasn't me.
Max, do you mind teaching me the trick behind flying?
You'll have to forgive me, sweetie. The difference between me and cheap imitation magicians is that I keep my mouth shut. I don't teach people tricks, but I will say this much. It's much harder than you think. You already told us.
We're not sock him.
I was thinking about this in court today. I've got a favor to ask of you.
Anything for you, sweetie.
Be friends with the other performers in the circus.
Anything but that. Fabulous! A great joke! Why would I be friends with a bunch of hacks like them? I've won on the world stage! I've won the International Grand Prix!
International Grand Prix.
Performers should always look to perform on the world stage. But the performers at this circus are completely and utterly devoid of ambition. That is something I can simply not tolerate.
Ambition, huh?
Something about what Max just says rings true to my ears.
Oh.
Oh my sweeties want to hear all about the Grand Prix, don't they? To be honest though, I've told the story like 100 times already, so it is a bit boring.
We're sorry to make you tell it again.
You must not have heard me. I really am sick of telling the story. But what can you do? I'm Maximilian Galactica. I suppose I can tell it again. Voila! Here, take a look at this. I just happen to have the big show filming the Grand Prix with me. Just look at that fabulous stage. That's the first stage I ever flew on. I flew right over the audience. The crowd erupted into applause. At that time, I thought to myself I could die right there and die a happy man. I'll never forget how I felt that night. The emotions, the acclaim.
Wow!
The amount of delay there really just sold it.
Oh my, I must have clipped out. I said it about like 4 or so times.
Oh, I only heard you the last time. So
Whoopsies.
for me, it was like 30 seconds of pause that just, wow!
The prosecution will do anything.
By the way, I think everyone who's a performer should get to experience that feeling. I just wish I could explain that to the other people in the circus.
That's incredible, Max. I want a trophy too. Hey, Mac, how about you buy me a trophy?
That's not how you earn a trophy, Maya.
My sweeties, you can have this picture of my triumph. Just make sure you show it to all the other members of the circus. Look and learn. That's what you should tell them.
Learn how to get thrown in jail? Grand Prix photos.
Very funny. Okay. You don't have anyone new.
What about this? What about this? What about this? What about this?
That's the ringmaster. It's a shame what happened. There's gonna be a father to me.
The first time we've been able to be normal. That's awesome.
It's true.
My headcan's real.
It's actually
My
real.
headcan's
Let's
real.
go.
It's actually real. It's actually real.
Alright, I guess we can come back to him.
You hear that? Sounds like two people arguing.
Alright, let's do it. Are you ready? Yes. Wait. Quit your whining. Just give us a shot already. Alright, let's go. Row, row, row your boats. Row, row, row your boat. What are you doing? Gently down the stream. Come on, you know that. I'm trying my best, but sure, this isn't going to work. Do you enjoy saying dumb things? You're just gonna have to be on your own someday. You can't handle something simple as this. What are you gonna do then?
Hello, Ben. Hello to you too, Trillo.
What are you doing here? Can't we see we're on a secret crash training course?
Sorry.
Secret crash training? Whoa.
Yes, Trillo wouldn't give up until I said we'd try out his idea for a new routine. So, we were trying to see him around for our new ventriloquist match.
And around? You can really do that? That's incredible.
See? Even they're surprised at the idea. I told you! But they're not the only ones. You surprised me with your idea. Once we got a grip on the basics, then it's just a matter of practice. Think so.
Oh, I almost forgot. I want to give this back to you.
Ah, there it is! Now that I got the string back, it's time to take one more shot at Regina. Maya, why would you do that?
Whoa.
I thought you already testified in court today.
You want to talk about what we saw, right?
Yeah.
Well, first we thought it was the old man. Just looking at his walk and how he acted, right, Ben? Huh? Oh, yeah, that's right. Then we said hello and didn't even get a reply. Not to mention he was draped in those gaudy symbols.
What would you have thought if he wasn't wearing those symbols?
What do you think, Ben? What? Well, I would have thought it was the Ringmaster.
Something just isn't adding up here. I wonder who they really saw.
I was hoping I could ask you about Regina.
I'm completely serious about her. That's why I'm waiting for her even now.
Really? It's so sweet.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to see Regina, shouldn't you check out the tent?
Ha! You haven't got a clue about things, do you, sweetheart?
Huh?
Waiting like this is part of being in love.
That's dumb! How so?
Yeah, I'm gonna need you to fact check this bit for me. If you had a clue, you'd be knowing what that waiting such a sweet, wonderful torture. Your body aches when your partner's love. That's one of the best parts.
Yeah, I knew that.
No? Oh, man. She's so red she looks like a pine-ripe tomato.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a fact check from that one. I wouldn't know.
I don't know, dog. That blows. Ventriloquism.
So how's this new routine working out?
Will you two just take a chill pill already? Our routine's a secret. We're gonna take the ventriloquism world by storm. It'll be a real revolution.
Oh, that sounds incredible.
Let me make one thing clear. We're not gonna take on the world just because that jerk said we should.
The jerk?
Max Galactica! Fortune ain't for the world! Who does he think he is?
Hello, you seem to really be fired up about all this.
He needs to realize that he isn't the only one who can conquer the world stage.
You're right.
Mark my words, I, Triloquist, will win the Grand Prix.
You're the man now, doll.
Row, row, row your boat will be a key to a glorious victory.
Not trying to be great, but wouldn't a more mature song be best?
Hey, you gotta start somewhere, right? Don't screw this up, you gotta be part of this too.
You gotta be part of this too, crazy.
Trying to figure out what we should show first. We don't have time for this. I'll just show the photo. Okay.
Everyone.
That's right, these guys all have nothing to say ever.
Brutal.
Yeah. Man, not even that.
Nothing.
Nothing? Not even his own face, okay. Dang. Oh, it's you two.
Look like you just got hit by a truck. Shouldn't you get some rest?
I'm taking a rest right now, pal. I've been listening to some crazy clown's life story. Miss Von Karma told me to come down here and do this for her.
Yeah, I figured.
Let me tell you something, pal. Listen to that old clown sucks out all your energy. Every time he's done talking, it looks to you like he should be doing something.
Oh, I think he's waiting for you to laugh at his jokes.
I know that, pal. Do you have any idea how much your face hurts if you fake laughing that much?
Oof. Franziska really set you up bad this time, didn't she? If you ask me, she should be listening more herself.
No way, pal. You're not gonna get me to backbite a woman with a whip. No way.
Why are you defending her?
Sucker for
Prosecutor Von
authority.
Karma's always got her eyes on us. And every time you definitely don't want her to show up, poof, there she is. Don't show up. Don't
Joseph,
show
no.
up. Don't show up. Don't show up. Don't show up.
She's wound him up. Looks like she's wound him up pretty tight. Dread.
She's directly above us as we speak.
Huh? How's that possible?
According to the clown, the culprit jumped from here and disappeared into the sky. That's what happened. It means the killer passed right by this window, pal.
Oh, I see. Who lives in that room, behind the window up there?
The acrobat's got his room up on the 3rd floor, it seems. Pretty soon, Miss Von Karma says start her investigation up there. So don't get angry.
We're gonna actually
Going
talk
up
to her?
the acrobat's room, got it, pal.
Oh my goodness!
Franziska Von Karma.
Let's just start their investigation. I think I'll go up there and check it out. Bro. Big.
Dane, but Gumshoe isn't staying. Unfortunate.
Safety light was on at the time of the murder, right?
Forms in the lodging house, so it makes sense it was on. I bet the killer was worried someone spot them. Crime.
Alright,
Okay.
yeah, this looks to be all the same.
Most out here.
If he was here, you'd have been able to tell even before you stepped in this room. I'm sure you would have heard him laughing away. Ah-ha! 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 Ah-ha!
What do you think he's laughing at when he's all by himself?
I always thought he was just thinking up new jokes.
Must really love his work. Dang. I don't know.
Man, nothing. Guess we're going to the big top.
Yay. Huh? Where's Regina?
No. But if she's with that tiger, I don't want to find out. Let's hurry up and get out of here.
Nick, you're kind of a chicken, aren't you?
No. I'm just allergic to wild tigers. That's so
I mean,
funny.
cat allergies are a thing, I guess.
Oh, better. Vegetarian. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
Evil abounds. Max and the ringmaster had their talk in this room.
That could have been when the ringmaster put on Max's costume, went outside.
Why did he do that anyway? Was it really cold? That cold or something?
I mean, it was blizzarding, so I mean.
Let's look at that coat pocket.
Oh, true.
We can definitely do something about it.
You may not know this. They call this tailcoat.
They call this the face of someone who already knew that. Huh.
What?
Scrap of white paper sticking out of the coat pocket.
Huh? Where? Where?
Calm down, Maya. You can't just go rummaging through people's coats.
It does make me feel like I'm doing something wrong.
Well,
Ah! Anyway,
alright, to the cafeteria, I guess.
nothing.
Alright! Welcome to the wonderful, the fabulous, the cafeteria!
He's in an awfully good mood.
Alright, you know what time it is? Riddle time! Why does everyone cry when they eat Mexican pizza? Come on, you can answer this, it's easy! Even you, Jemima Lingo!
Ah! Case. Look at a case of the runs.
What's that?
They'll get a case of the runs?
Because cafeteria Mexican pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction! Wait, no, that's you! My bad!
Because cafeteria pizza is possibly a weapon of bowel destruction.
Wrong, try again! Okay, what do you think, girlie?
I got it!
Okay, what's your answer?
Because they're the cafeteria.
What?
Exactly! It's
Oh,
exactly sad place at cafe!
what do you mean?
I did it!
What's going on? He's being too nice. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna beat you up.
Today's been a really crazy day, hasn't it?
You're telling me! I didn't think it was gonna be so tough!
Tough?
Yeah, it was a tough crowd. That's what you call a crowd that refuses to laugh. For instance, it was such a good crowd this morning, I had to smash watermelons.
What?
I told them all great story and even greater jokes, but no one busted out laughing.
You can use the famed no shoes, no shirt, no service joke.
Exactly! I do not laugh at stunning comedy like that.
Are you 100% sure about your testimony today?
I saw what I saw! I swear! That beam just...
Blew it through the air?
It wasn't exactly flying per se. It was more like floating. Silhouette of space made me positive it was Max.
I don't see Psychologue. He must be telling the truth. Dang. Alright, buddy, look at everything. Huh. Sorry, but I don't I see. After all, you're just a clown.
Russell, how many what's to you?
I'm just taking this really hard.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I can't stand Max's attitude sometimes.
I know.
Lately,
Huh?
it's just... Lately, I've started to understand what he's always going on about.
What is it then?
Well, I'm not sure if I can explain it all just that well yet.
Just when you think it's impossible, Mo flashes a glimpse of maturity.
Huh.
What?
Oh, this is like anything with Max. Anything to do with Max, okay.
Utterly strange.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of this bottle? Nothing?
You're so strange.
He knows nothing about Money the Monkey. Good to know.
You don't know nothing about money. But Peppa, tell us about the Peppa. Please.
Oh, not this picture. You showed it to you guys too?
Huh? You've seen it as well?
Well, you know what they say about Maximilian Galactica. He really gets around.
What? 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 What?
Oh yeah.
What?
He didn't just show me the picture.
What? What do you mean?
He showed me his bust too. Let me tell you, that thing's enormous. In the picture, I think. He'd make us worship it every day. He'd make us bow to his greatness.
Dude, he's got a big bust? I wouldn't mind hearing more about Max's bust. Not that I'm into that sort of thing. You aren't lying. No, I guess that's true.
Yeah. It is in the picture, I didn't see it. Oh shoot, this actually has something.
This man, something wrong?
He's a ventriloquist, right?
That's correct. Boy, was I surprised to find out he's got a mouth for a belly button.
Whoa. I am just a clown.
That's Remaster's daughter, Regina. Ever since she was a little girl, she's been watching search performances. You know,
I've seen this
little
one.
puppy won't
Oh!
Regina. If only my Lorena was that cute.
Lorena?
Lorena's my daughter. She lives with her mother now.
It's true what they say about the tears of clown. I'm Pagliacci.
I've been friends with Russell since before even the circus began. He was so selfless, he always thought about others before thinking of himself. I'll find a way to return the favor. He always took such good care of me. I wish I could have thanked him more than I did.
This
Then
is
we
you.
already know what that does. Alright, let's talk about Max's bust, I guess.
Max's bust should be on that small table over there.
There's nothing over there.
Really?
What happened?
Oh yeah. What was it? They say about 5 days ago, all of a sudden, the bus disappeared.
What? It just appeared?
If you want to see it, there's a photo on the bulletin board over there.
Oh!
Max just had to
So
put the
funny.
picture up.
Hey, this thing's really cool. So funny. Nick, I want someone to make a bust of me. Sure, as long as I'm not paying for it. Aw, I wish that truth were here. I wish. Is there anything else that's changed about this place?
Nope, nothing's changed that I can see.
What if he's actually thinking about this, or he's setting up a bad joke?
Nope. I'm trying to blink here.
I know it's a good note in my book. Guess there really aren't any other things that have changed, huh?
Well, there's this one teensy tiny thing that has seemed different.
Tell us.
Well, on the morning of the crime over on that bulletin board, this piece of paper was posted front and center.
Piece of paper.
Torn, so I don't know what it said, but I can see its title.
Yikes! It says to the murderer. Murderer? The thing that Maya said is a joke?
Yep, that's what it says. The rest of it's been ripped off. And I don't know who posted it.
To the murderer. Leave Max alone! Sorry you had to see that, Max. I just get so passionate about magic. When did you find this?
The morning before the murder.
Before the murder?
Yeah, Master was killed the night after this paper was discovered.
Who in the world posted this thing? What the hell? Nick, I think we better follow up on this important lead. That's insane.
Yeah. And that's also where we're gonna end it. Because it's
Alright.
short.
Alright, that's a stream. Wow. Wowie.
That was indeed a stream.
That's a stream all the time. Wow. Whoa. Whoa.
Alright.
How utterly strange.
We'll see you guys on Monday for Mega Man.
Yay!
See you guys then.
Bye.